Hi there, here we are back in the hospital car park again. This will be my third week of chemo, although the chemo is not till tomorrow. So this was my third week of getting my pick line done. So there we are, all clean and fresh again. No blood, all clean, all fresh. Blood's done. Pick line cleaned, pick line flushed out, and ready to go tomorrow for chemo number 3. So yeah, totally getting into the habit of this now. 12 weeks in total, but yeah, week 3 is just the usual routine. All the staff know you by first name now. They just, you're in and out. So yeah, it's just like second home, second nature. I remember that from last time. You feel like it is your second home, the hospital, because you have that many appointments and you're there that often. So yeah, I'm only just into week 3 and it's already just like my second home. But yeah, all done, all clean, all fresh. When they first take it off, it's lovely because like your arm can breathe for a few minutes while they clean it and whatever. But yeah, and then you literally get 5-10 minutes before it's strapped up again. But it's nice, you know, when you just want to scratch and rub it and let your skin breathe for a bit. But it always feels nice when it's first done again because it's fresh, nice and fresh. But yeah, that's it for now. Time to head home. Bye bye. Morning. So this is a car park catch up again. Car park catch up, yeah. This is my 3rd chemo day, so week 3, chemo day number 3 today. Getting used to it now. Don't say I look forward to it, but obviously the quicker it's over with the better. But yeah, just back into the swing of it now. The routine. Only got 1 appointment today. It's only my chemo. Last chemo day I had 3 appointments in one day, so today's just 1 appointment, chemo day. Hopefully my cold cap will not break and I'll manage the full session today, because I'm really starting to panic now about my hair, because any time now is the time it should start to fall out, if it's going to fall out. So that's crap. But anyway, here we are, day number 3, well, week number 3, but day 3 of my chemo, which is quite good really, because it's 3 out of 12, so that is quarter of the way through after today's. So there we go, little milestones, little tick offs. That's the way to look at it. And it's a gorgeous sunny day again, so that's positive. And yeah, here we go. So yeah, got my usual stuff here for chemo number 3. Got my comfy blanket, and I've got a hat to wear when I come out, because they just wreck your hair with the cold cap. Slather you with hair conditioner, and then obviously your hair gets really frozen and wet. So you come out looking like a mess. So yeah, got my stuff. I've took my paracetamol. Not sure if that's necessary, but the breast care nurse said to take paracetamol before your cold cap, because it can help with headaches. So I don't know if I'd get headaches or not, because obviously I've took 2 paracetamol before each session. So yeah, I don't not want to take them in case I do get like breeze fraying headaches. So yep, ready to go in. Bye for now. Chemo number 3 done. I am now back in the car park. that went okay because, well, the others went okay, but this one went a little bit better because the first two, one of the pre-meds they give you is like an anti-sickness, I think it is. Yeah, it's for anti-sickness, the pre-med. I think it's Piriton or something like that they put in your IV. So you're feeling sick during chemo, or I don't know, just after. But it makes you drowsy, and so the first 2 times I've been, I have felt really drowsy and sort of dozy the whole time. Well, except till near the end. Because obviously I've always been okay to drive, but you just still felt like weirdly groggy because of the drug. But this time I felt much better. It didn't make me drowsy this time, so it was better because obviously I was just more aware and more just more myself. So maybe I'm obviously 3 chemos in, my body's got used to it a little bit. So that was okay, and I just hope now, fingers crossed, that I do not get an outbreak of acne again, because that's what happened after last week's chemo. A day or 2 later, I just started getting all these spots and hives and everything, like really bad breakout of acne. So I hope I don't get that again. Hopefully that might have been a one-off. But if it is a weekly thing, oh god, I will not be happy about that. But yeah, there we go. Number 3 in the bag. 25% of my chemo done. 1/4 down. I like it. Bye for now. Hi there, this is just a quick update. This is the day after chemo number 3, and this time last week I was starting to get a breakout. It went pretty crazy by later in the day, and it was terrible by tomorrow, this time last week. So far I don't think it's happening. I hope not anyway. But what I have got today is I know you probably can't see, but I've got a rash, what I would call a normal rash, not acne. So I've got a rash on my chest and the sides of my neck, not in the middle of my neck at the moment. So I'm wondering if this week I'm going to get more of a normal rash and not an acne breakout. So I don't know. If that's the case, I can live with that more than the acne, so that would be a positive. What I have done is took one of the tablets today that they gave me last week for when I had the outbreak. So I'll see if they work. But if it does work, what I might do next week is take the tablets after, like in the night after, on my chemo day, like when I get home, you know, sort of preempt, see if that stops anything breaking out before it does. Because I don't know how this rash is going to go on my chest, because it's only just started in the last hour or so, I think. But yeah, but other than that, I feel great after the 3rd chemo yesterday. I don't sleep very well that first night, so I just didn't sleep much at all last night. I went to bed, slept about 2 hours, then I woke up about 2 in the morning or something, and I was awake, could not get back to sleep, tossing and turning. I was awake for about 4 hours before I went back to sleep, and then I got up about 7:30, so I've really only had a few hours sleep, but I feel absolutely fine. I haven't mentioned that to the nurse yet, but it seems to be the first night after every chemo I really have a terrible night's sleep. Don't sleep much at all, or just sleep a little bit and wake up constantly. I haven't mentioned it to the nurse because I only just really thought about it last week, because the first week you just think the first week, God knows what you're expecting the first week, but the second week I noticed it, and then I thought, well, I'll see how I'll be last night, and it was, yeah, it was definitely a thing that first night. I can't sleep. I did mention it to a couple of people yesterday, you know, just the other cancer patients sat with me getting their chemo, and they said they say it's the steroids, so I might just check with my breast cancer nurse next time I speak to her next week and see who it is, because before the chemo starts they give you a couple of pre-meds intravenously. You have steroids, which I think is to stop your body reacting to the chemo, and the anti-sickness drug as well. So I think it's the steroids. So I think just that first night I like can't sleep, but after that it's fine. Like, oh, you know, the last two chemo rounds, the second night I've just slept as normal. So that's something to check. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, just another little update. Any questions, feel free to ask. And a shout out to anyone else who is dealing with any of this. It's not great, but it's doable. So yeah, bye for now.